Tonight, victims of weather-sealed contractor Tyler Hansen and his wife Jennifer are speaking out just hours after learning the two will spend nearly a decade in prison combined.
New at 6, Grace Olch has you covered on what it means to these victims to finally have some closure. Grace.
Caroline, Amber, I sat with these victims for about 2 hours throughout the sentencings this afternoon. They say it feels like a weight has been lifted off their shoulders after a long few years grieving. During sentencing, the judge called Tyler Hansen the mastermind of the weather-sealed scheme. He sentenced Tyler to 7 years in prison for defrauding the 100 people represented in today's case. Tyler's wife Jennifer was sentenced to just under 3 years for her participation. Melinda Asher read an impact statement to each of the Hansens, mentioning victims who are unable to be in court today.
So I wanted to make sure they had somebody speaking for them and letting the judge know, the court know, that there were other victims, even though they're not on paper in the court. There are other victims that couldn't afford or weren't able to pursue them in court.
Asher and other victims say now that they have a sentence, it's time to move forward. Both Hansens are due back in court in March for their restitution hearing to see how much money their victims will get back. Unfortunately, the judge says it's highly unlikely they will see any money at all. Coming up tonight at 10, I'll have you covered on what the Hansens had to say at today's sentencing and how other victims plan to move forward.